Hello, welcome back to Laura's Word. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Because why? You can breathe and you can walk. You are counted amongst the living. This is a privilege, and I believe it's an amazing grace. There are millions of people out there who find themselves in the hospital. Some find themselves in the street. Some of them are homeless, and some people are in the prison cell just seeking for second chance and how to make their life better. But here you are, a friend, that you can be able to see your family. You're in good health, and everything is going well regardless of the storm. I want to just give God the glory for me, because it's an amazing grace to be where I am, and I thank God for life, for every situation that I find myself going through, because it is by His grace that we are thus far. And so on this note, I just want to just conclude a topic we've been having for the past couple of weeks, and I believe a lot of people have been blessed through it. And we're talking about abuse, and we're talking about physical abuse. And today we're going to be talking just about emotional abuse. Like I said the last time, every time people talk about abuse, the first thing that comes to the mind is physical abuse, because it's what we see. That aggressiveness everywhere. But emotional abuse is a silent killer. And what is emotional abuse? Emotional abuse is someone exposing somebody else to a behavior that is not of them. And what are those behaviors that you were exposed to when you were emotionally abused? Low self-esteem. Friend, when you have low self-esteem, you don't even love yourself. You feel awkward. And you are sensitive about everything. So life becomes very hard for you. You can't even want to go through life, because you feel wherever you go this way, you're gonna have to deal with some issues, and then you close up on yourself. Number 2, anxiety. Anxiety, you worry about everything that you don't even have answers to. Friend, you can't keep living in anxiety. You have to get out of it. Anxiety is a fear about what tomorrow holds. And I do believe nobody knows tomorrow. All you can do is live today and then just believe for tomorrow. Thirdly, depression. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. That feeling that you don't even believe that anything can work out for you. You're depressed about everything. You find yourself feeling sad about things that you don't even make people sad. You have that feeling that life is no more worth it. Depression. That is what happens when you're emotionally abused. And lastly, you feel helpless. You don't have hope about anything anymore. You feel that life is not worth it. You feel that whatever you do is not even going to prosper or going to work out for you. Friend, this is what emotional abuse does. But today there's a good news. And what's that good news? How to deal with emotional abuse. And I just took out one thing that you can do to be able to just find yourself going out of that emotional abuse. And what it is: self-care. It's not being selfish. It's caring for yourself first. You know, I like the way the Bible put it. He said, love your neighbors as yourself. You can't love somebody if you don't love yourself first. Self-care allows you to go out of depression, out of emotional abuse. I'm telling you the truth. And because if you care for yourself, there are things that's not going to even matter to you a lot out there. So number 1 of how to take care of yourself is fixing guidelines for yourself that you have to live by. Write down guidelines and you live by them. Guidelines allows you to be emotionally free from all of the way you've gone through before. Well, let me give you an example. Maybe you fix a guideline that I want to keep my house clean. And so every week or maybe every day, you have to make sure something is clean out of your house. And while you are doing this, cleaning out junks and giving out things away, things that you don't need, unnecessary stuff you don't need, I am telling you, you are emotionally helping yourself to get out of what you're going through. Because while you are cleaning up, you begin to have a different mindset. You begin to feel that there's hope, because you are cleaning around things. You are cleaning things that have been holding you for too long. Self-care. Maybe start going to the gym. Find friends you can be able to hang out with. That is part of it. That's a guideline. I'm going to go to the gym every day. I will go and do a workout maybe for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. That helps you to get out of all the emotional stuff you're going through, that emotional bad feelings and that depression, that anxiety, that helplessness. It helps you. So friend, not to be too long on this video, you have to care for yourself. And how do you do it? I have just given you just a couple of answers. And there's a way more lot of things to do to care for yourself. But foremost, love yourself and put yourself first. That's not selfishness. That is not being selfish. And with this being said, maybe you're going through some form of abuses. You've been abused emotionally. I have been too. And there were times I felt like I did not even want to just let myself go, or maybe forgive. And I was holding all of those things inside of me, and I couldn't even get myself through. Having a lot of anxiety, depression, feeling like the world was falling apart on me. If you find yourself in that shoes, friend, let me just let you know, Jesus is the answer. And I want to let you know that he can help you. He can set you free. And it's just one thing. It starts with making a decision to know who he is. If you are the person, don't forget to go on visit our website. It's womenofvalue.net. Or maybe you send us an email. Why not? Nora@womenofvalue.net. We are here for you. And it's a privilege all the time when we hear from people like you. It encourages us to do what God has called us to do more. So I want to just let you know that Jesus loves you, and he's the reason why we are doing what we're doing right now. Have a blessed week. I love you, and see you next week.